Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Dice Age campaign. I'm your host Justin Hayward. With me today are the three players of Shazion, Troy, and Ashleigh. We're going to be playing episode 11 of the campaign. Remember to follow us on our social medias, including our link tree with the link below. And as always, we're going to be starting the episode off with a quick recap. Last time on Dice Age, Yeah, I know you missed that.
Yeah, we're
back. For those at home, we haven't played in nearly a month because of some circumstances within our personal lives, as well as we're moving into our new studio space. For all of you at home, we do have some sad news. Salem the cat will not be joining us for a while, as she is permanently not allowed in the basement.
The way you started that, I was going to be like, fuck. I was like, what happened to Salem? And I just seen her.
He's like, she's upstairs right now. No, so she is currently upstairs living her best cat life outside of playing D&D. It'll make the game easier, but unfortunately for the viewers who are looking only for the cat, I'm sorry. On that note, we're going to start the episode. So, in the previous episode, you guys had managed to take some R&R after completing your guys' second mission. You guys had gotten back, and upon getting back to the Skiff, you guys noticed a second company had arrived, a human company known as the CTC that was, let me get the acronym, sorry. Names, things. Known as the CTC, it's the Continental Trading Company. It was owned by humans, and Marshall Advantageous is the leader of their expedition group. Upon arriving, you guys had also met some old faces, as each of you guys had a remnants from your past suddenly appear either through friend, foe, or other, as was the case for Alfarious, with his sister arriving suddenly.
Other.
After completing your guys' R&R, in which each of you guys took some extra time to develop skills before reaching your level 3 marker, which ultimately would hold as your guys' position in your class features. You guys were heading off to meet Grover for your next mission, and that is where we're going to be starting tonight's episode of Dice Age, do. As you guys manage to walk your way towards the Skiff, you see this sort of stern look in everyone's eye as it seems the jokes and sort of laughs that you guys have come to know in this area have suddenly become still. And as you walk into the tent, Grover sitting there with his indestructible desk, he sat quietly saying, I hope each of you had a nice vacation, for the next mission will be the hardest that you have undertaken so far. You're journeying to a new land, the second island in the land of ice. And so, he's going to give you guys your third mission. So, your goal upon reaching the island is to make allies. As intel has given us, there are a variety of different tribes and organizations here on the island. Your goal is to try to build relations and to establish connections with them in order for us to make a second stronghold on said island. How you achieve that goal is up to you. Upon completion, each of you will receive 600 gold pieces and 1,000 XP.
XP? What's this XP you talk about?
For the players at home.
Right.
So I am not going to be sending you three off alone, as it seems this mission's quite big. And a smaller expedition might work better for a survey party, but establishing relationships, I feel it would be better to send you off with a large number, especially with the arrival of our new allies who are looking to achieve similar goals. So I will be sending, and you see 3 people walk in.
Huh?
And you guys see it's Charlie the Small. Hilarious.
A little bit taller now, though, right?
Yeah, so Charlie the Small is slightly taller than Hilarious now, just maybe like 2 or 3 inches taller. You see like a little chin scruff as he's just like barely getting through his puberty stage. His voice is just like going from, hey, how's it going, to, hey, how's it going? As he's getting those very first cracks in his voice as he's becoming more and more of a wizard each day. Hilarious seems to be itching at her arm as she seems to have maybe suffered like light frostbite from their adventure into the mountains without a coat.
She's fine.
But she is like snuggled up inside of her new bear coat that her brothers seem to have fastened for her in the previous episode. And then lastly is Veraska. This is the ally that Luna would know, who is sitting with a large sword. She has sort of black hair. She's very thin in frame. She's sort of like animalistic face. These 3 members will be joining you on your adventure. 2 of them you may know, but one of them is a special monster. After our previous encounters with the Wendigo, as you had stated, I asked for a specialist to come out and join this party in potentially exterminating this monster from the face of the world.
I can exterminate it.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're kind of...
What?
Yeah.
You could exterminate it. I
can exterminate it.
She just happens to be good at tracking monsters.
Oh yeah, I'm not good at that.
That's why.
Good idea. Then she tracks it, then I kill it. Great plan.
It's the reason you're part of this team.
Hell yeah.
And Hilarious goes, yeah, I'm a part of this team because I'm crazy. I'm hilarious every time.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you're something.
Charlie goes, I like her. She's cool.
I'd look at him like, no.
I look at him like, no.
As Patches also seems to walk up.
I like Patches like, no.
Patches walks up. He was holding this baby bird who's like chirping and scratching at his face.
Yeah, the fucking rock.
As he sort of walks up and he's like, just gonna boop, patch myself up there, bud. I'm just gonna bring you your little what is it? What kind of bird is this? Cockatoo?
Taco?
It's a taco.
Taco bird.
I packed him some little rat bits. They're like Timmy's, but rats. And I'm gonna be joining you guys as your official medic because you guys don't really got a healer for this party. Yeah,
definitely need you there.
but I'm not fighting shit.
Well, that's fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
oop. I don't cuss. I'm sorry.
You said oopsie.
Silly me. I gotta put $1 in the swear jar now.
I'll take that for you.
He pulls out like a gold piece, puts it inside of a jar.
Dang it.
It's on Grover's desk, and he goes, I literally don't want your fucking money. But
Put 1 in the swear jar.
no. As he goes, well, if that is all, I'll send you off to collect your necessary supplies, and upon your return, I expect a full mission report, as well as knowledge of the new location, including geographical locations and things like that.
Question.
Answer, maybe.
If they're hostile, I gotta kill them, right?
All I ask is that you build a connection with a group.
Okay.
Yeah.
As far as which connection you make and which ones you remove, those decisions, those are up to you. I'm just looking to create allies in the new world.
Great.
Question here. Do we know anything about any of the people here? Or?
Well, if you're looking for information, your best bet is to ask the Caribou people across the way. They're most likely to know of any potential people over there.
Makes sense.
That's who we received our information from,
Yep.
obviously.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I'll go to Blueberry.
Awesome.
Yep.
She's going to know so much as a
Little
small girl.
kid. I just love little kids. Not in a weird way.
I was gonna make a joke and didn't get it though.
I'm like, not in a weird way immediately out.
Yeah, on that note, we're going to go ahead and we're going to slide right past that.
It just edits to me out of the podcast.
You made the TikTok.
Congratulations, Shazion.
You're officially TikTok famous.
Right? Everyone's like, wait, what?
I'm kidding. I would not make that the TikTok.
Shazion's on any TikTok besides that one.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't want people to have a negative incantation.
That's why I said right after. Yeah, not in a weird way.
But anyways, you guys are now still currently on the Skiff, on the Dwarvish side of the Lucky Mining Company organization. What would you guys like to do?
Another question. Is the snake lady the one that tried to shoot you?
The Yoltai one?
It wasn't.
No,
Lady.
no.
This is a
The snake lady was from the other camp.
yeah.
Okay.
This is a beast.
This is another. Oh, beast lady.
Yeah, she looks like a beast. He
This-
said. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You can explain who she is to
I'm
them.
trying to remember who she is.
So she was.
It's been a minute.
Sorry. So for everyone at home, again, this has been a few weeks since we played.
I don't know where my journal is either.
Did you not bring it from my
I
place?
did, but I don't know where I put it.
That's a tough day.
Isn't she like a werewolf?
Yeah, she's
Something?
So essentially, she is a shifter.
Oh, I'm a shifter.
So she's someone who suffers from lycanthropy. She is, in fact, a werewolf person who learned how to control her urge to change by working with your shifter family.
That's right. Okay.
So that's essentially who she is. For background knowledge for the characters who forgot they should know this info.
Yeah.
I, the DM, did not say this to you as players.
I definitely probably know a little bit about shifters.
So she's not a shifter because her race is shifter.
Oh, okay.
This,
This was something completely different.
she's just a human who looks like she has
I
animalistic.
got you. She's
hair.
like kind of a high. It's like, you know, when you perfectly match the werewolf with the normal guy inside.
That's exactly
like me.
She's a cat girl. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, she is a cat girl,
She's so me.
but more like a wolf girl.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
for all of you anime nerds out there,
Tame the wolf.
yeah. What's that wolf anime? The one where she's like, Spice and something. It's
Oh,
Spice and
I know
Wolf.
what you're talking about.
Spice
yeah.
and Wolf. Yeah, for all you Spice and Wolf fans, you're welcome.
Wow, dope. So she looks like
That
that.
was not the one I was thinking of.
I know which one you were thinking of. Which is why I didn't say that. Nope, not that one. No,
It's Spice and Wolf doing, which is now an economics podcast. Screw
It's-
D&D.
I've never watched that.
So, anyways, yeah, if you guys haven't checked that anime out, we're not an official sponsor. We just like the show.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so she has like darker skin, sort of like curly black hair, and then she has like sort of like hairy arms. So it's kind of like these like fuzzy sort of hairy arms that are kind of like look like almost like bracers on her arms.
Yeah.
And you see like sort of massive, sort of like clawed fingers, and then sort of a large sword on her back.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm definitely like, what the hell?
So anyways, did you have any other questions of me, Grova, before you head off on your adventure? You seem to have a lot of questions.
Yeah. But I think I'm out of questions. You guys got any questions?
I'm good.
All right. On that note, get the fuck out. And he goes, swear jar.
Right.
Swear jar there, bud. And he goes, all right, you got me that time.
Yeah.
He drops a couple quarters in, and then like as he does, he like picks up all of them and pulls them all out and put them into his pocket. He goes, "Oh, geez, yes, he paid it, but he took it back because he's the boss."
Resets every minute.
Every time he says a joke.
Right.
Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the sled dogs ready. Are we just going with the same team of dogs? It looks like we got like a couple more members, so we might want a couple more dogs this time around. Yeah.
Yeah, we should, actually.
Are we all in the same thing?
Yeah, it's like a big one, I assume, right?
Yeah, you guys can all ride in the same sled. It was just you guys would just get a bigger sled and more dogs.
Okay.
What's the
Yeah, it's
weight
fine.
limit on the bigger sled?
So you guys had 1,000 pounds before. If you guys do, so it's by dog. So you guys remember weight limits. You guys would actually choose how many dogs you would need based off of each dog's 250.
It's a big dog.
Yeah. Let's just get Let's get 4 more dogs.
4 more dogs?
'Cause I'm just happy to have more dogs. Shit, let's get 8.
We need 8 more.
Right?
Yeah, so with 8 dogs, whatever 8 times 250 is.
Yeah, let's do that.
4,000.
That's how much weight you guys have. It's
Yeah,
over
fuck.
4,000.
Let's do that then, yeah.
2,000.
Is it 2,000?
We have to take care of all these dogs, so that's the...
Yeah, so you're going to need twice as much food.
right? That's the main thing I'm thinking.
They pay for all the food.
That's facts, yeah. We'll just do that.
Okay. So he goes, okay, 8 doggos and a big old sled there, bud. Oh, and some doggy food.
Yeah.
Does anybody need any rations or anything while I'm over there with mushrooms?
Yeah, definitely get us all rations.
Okay, so like how many rations are we talking?
Get me a lot.
So like what's a lot? What's like a number?
Give me like...
Give me all of them.
How many?
Give me like a 2 weeks worth of rations.
2 weeks worth of rations.
Yeah.
Wow, you expect to be out there for a whole
I'm
2
a hungry guy.
I mean, we have... So it takes 4 days to get across?
Yeah.
How many days?
It takes roughly 4 days to get across, to get there.
Yeah.
No, I would say 2 weeks is good.
2 weeks is good in case something happens.
4, 8. Yeah.
That's fair, yeah.
So essentially with the amount of rations you guys are going to be pulling and the dog food, you guys are going to basically be like at the same amount of limit.
Yeah, that's why I
Sitting
said,
at-
yeah. I was like, well, yeah.
Just because you guys are bringing extra supplies,
a
extra
lot
people.
of food.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Plus, like, Patch is bringing like a full med kit. Like,
Yeah.
he's bringing like extra healing spells and like.
and then our companions are probably bringing their shit too. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yep. So he like grabs Charlie and he's like, Charlie, you're coming with me. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go and do the things. He goes, yes. 1 second, Patches. Master, I will be joining Patches. Is that okay with you, Master?
You don't have to ask my permission for anything, little guy.
Roger that, Master. I will continue to do so, but I appreciate your humble teachings in the way of martial arts and life.
Yes. Word of the day: peculiar.
Yes, Master. Peculiar. And he goes and like runs to the bookstore to find out a dictionary to look it up. And you see him running off.
Yep.
He's like, Patches, I have a mission first. He runs off. And so Patches heads off. You see that your new friend Veraska, she's like, I will be setting up for the next mission. If you need anything from me, just find me in the Bilu.
Who are you? You know, he like mentioned you, but like, can you at least introduce yourself to us? You know.
I am Veraska. I am a monster hunter, specializing in killing obscure and obscene monsters that society would deem unnecessary. I have been hunting demons and vampires and various different companions throughout the Martial Plane, and I was summoned here under the guise of hunting down a new mystical monster named the Wendigo.
Wow.
I will be in the library looking for information on said beast.
All right.
And she heads off.
Yeah. I bet, like, I definitely want to see her resume. I don't trust her.
She hasn't killed a demon.
Yeah, there's no way. I was going to ask the demon's name.
There's lesser demons.
I know.
She hasn't killed a demon.
We just all think bullshit.
Yeah.
She's definitely padded her resume.
All right. She's like a demon.
Demonology.
She's like, listen, I really need this job.
She's like, demon. Yep, killed 5 demons.
And I don't know anything about her after she left my village, right?
Correct.
To like back her up or anything.
Correct.
Okay.
You only know what you learned from your village days.
Cool.
Yeah, I go, she's definitely bullshit, right, guys? We can all agree on that.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
What?
Used to be my buddy.
What?
You knew her?
Yeah.
You guys didn't talk. Not cool anymore?
I mean, it's been a while.
Ah, damn.
It's been a while.
That means you should talk more.
Yeah, probably. You know, she left, village burned down. It's kind of a whole thing.
Ah,
That is a whole thing.
that
That's
is
a whole thing.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a lot.
There's a lot.
Did you like help her, or what happened there?
Yeah.
You helped her burn down the village?
No, she didn't
Oh.
burn down the village.
Oh, okay.
Like, my village burned down, but she was there before that happened.
Oh, okay.
Sad story.
I know.
Anyway,
Rip.
All R.I.P. Village.
Right.
Village unknown.
Right.
Yeah, so after learning the sad backstory of one of your fellow kids,
Right.
my village burned down and my family was murdered by a bunch of goblins.
She never said her family was murdered.
That wasn't gob.
I'm pretty sure that she
No,
was
The goblin.
No.
Oh, okay. You're okay.
I was just making random jokes.
Yeah. Goblin Slay.
You can reveal your backstory in your own time. I wouldn't do that for you.
So that's why I was just making sure.
So she's heading off towards the library. They're getting the dogs. What else would you guys like to do before you guys prepare for this next trip? Also, Hilarious is currently like sitting there on the floor, like chewing on her own leg, like a dog.
Yeah, that's what I expect from her.
Dude, you gotta tame that thing.
She's like biting the fleas off of her leg, like.
Like, what's wrong with your sister? Why is she not civilized?
Excuse you.
She's acting like a dog over there, man.
Her leg itches.
Yeah, you can like, scratch it with your fucking hand.
Maybe she thinks it feels better using her mouth.
I guess, man.
Maybe she's trying to practice, her flexibility against fighting monsters.
I'm tenderizing myself.
Oh, yeah, okay.
See?
Training. Is there
so I can train my body so it'll be less tender to the monsters. So when they
See?
want to eat me, they're like, "Ooh, she tastes like shit."
That is the
If they try to
weirdest
bite-
logic.
If they try to bite her leg, it'll be like nice and flabby, like a honey badger, so she can wiggle around, then get out of it, and then attack the monster. It makes sense.
So you guys shave yourselves, eat yourselves.
Okay, we don't
to
all
kill
shave
monsters.
We don't all
right.
shave ourselves. I shave myself because I'm the smartest person in my entire clan.
Now I do have a question for you. Has any monster ever actually grabbed your hair?
He's never had it for it to grab.
I've never had hair to grab. But okay, I knew one guy.
Uh huh.
Okay,
At band camp.
he was not at band camp. What is this band you speak of?
He doesn't know anything about bands. Fuck's a band.
But anyway, no. There's definitely this one story about this one dude. He got his hair grabbed. He's trying to run away. This goblin just grabbed his hair, yanked it back, and then just stabbed him and died.
Did you see it happen?
No.
All right. we can move on. Yeah, all right.
What?
I said that and I just like look over and I'm like, yeah, definitely.
So you don't think monsters can grab your hair?
I mean, yeah, if it's really long.
Yeah, maybe he had long hair.
Like, you could
Did you
grow it out
ask?
a
Did you have
little
audacity
bit.
had long hair, huh?
They grow out a little bit, man.
No, why risk it?
I guess.
Why do you think I need hair?
I don't know.
Exactly.
That's true. You do look kind of good without hair, actually.
Exactly.
You can actually pull that off. I'm surprised. Yeah.
After learning the tragic backstory of one and the interesting backstory of another, where would you guys like to go from here?
We're just like still talking about the hair.
I'm still trying to concentrate on my backstory.
In Grover's office.
Yeah, Grover's just like, what the fuck are you guys talking
No, actually, he's like in a corner, like going through the map, and he's like marking like different markers that they already know.
Oh, okay.
And he's got like a messenger, like hawk that like flies in and like gives him like a scroll, and he's like reading through it.
Perfect. So he has a map.
Of like the current
The
island,
place, though, right? Yeah.
not of the new location. That's
Okay.
what you're kind of doing. You're exploring that new region to give
Yeah,
him
we'll
info.
Just go talk to the caribou people.
Mm-hmm.
And on the way there, I'll explain to you why it's smart to shave your body.
Okay.
So as you're walking,
Watch, you have to roll play down.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's get back on that, I guess.
Okay, so imagine you're fighting, right?
Yeah.
You get all sweaty.
Uh-huh.
Let's say dude tries to grab you. You have no hair.
Mm-hmm.
Zero friction. You know what friction is?
Yeah, I know friction.
I know what friction is because I'm the smartest person in my entire clan. Okay. There's no friction on your body, right?
Uh-huh.
There's no hair.
Yeah.
And their hand will just slip right off you, and you can punch him in the face.
Is he okay, is your character sweating right now?
No.
It's cold. How are you sweating?
But when I find monsters and I see a really attractive woman, I start sweating a lot.
that is true. He does.
Yeah, he does say sweating. I'm like, I might try it, but I'll think about it. A long think about it.
You could just try your arms,
All right.
And if some monster tries to grab your arms, then whoop, just
Right out.
slip right out.
Don't you have sleeves on?
I do.
See?
I'm like, I'll definitely try that out.
There you go.
I'll put some cream on it tonight.
As you guys get up to the two guards at the bridge, the gate, yeah, you're just like, can I help you? You guys trying to get through for whatever reason? Or are they with you, dwarf man? And the dwarf goes,
What happened to your son, cousin, brother thing?
he works the night shift.
Okay.
I work the day shift. I'm old.
What time is it? Is that a thing still?
Day shift.
It's always day shift.
It's just off for 5 months.
Oh no, so it is from what you guys gathered in, because Grover would have had like a clock inside of his like office space that's heated towards temperature to keep him constant. It's about like 9-10 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, just go see the caribou people.
Yep, so as you guys manage to make your way into the caribou camp, crossing the ice bridge, going through the little tunnel, tunnel music here. There actually is like a whole like tunnel music that I added into the podcast.
Sick.
And it's consistent. Listen,
For different regions, different tunnels.
there will be. Yeah, if you guys ever make it to like a different campaign or different setting, it's an option that we've talked about off camera, that on camera we could potentially do. We'll see what happens though, because we're still in a land of ice.
Our characters die now.
We're going to land of fire, bro.
Right?
We're firebenders now.
Literally.
All right, so but your character's a waterbender.
Technically.
No. In the land of fire, your
Oh,
character.
yeah, it's a waterbender. Yeah.
Because you're a firebender here.
Yeah, that's true.
So as you guys manage to make it across, you guys do see like Lichen. He's just sort of sitting there. He's like, "Oh, hey there, how's it going, guys? You guys going off on another big mission? I saw Patches over there getting stuff ready."
Yeah, we got a question for you.
"Oh, what's going on, big bud?
You ever been over there?
Over to where?"
The other island?
"Oh, well, so I've never really been there, but I have. We have had some adventurers head off that way. They weren't really like your normal adventuring type. They weren't like you guys from like the south, but they were like adventuring types who come up from like over here. We did some trade-ins with them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're called the polar bear people.
Polar bear people?
Yeah, so like we've had interactions with them where like the polar bear people are pretty nice but pretty bad. Just depends on which day. You're able to get some trade-ins done with them.
Okay.
What do you say? Is Hilarious with us?
She is currently like just standing next to you, like absurdly quiet, as she seems like she's like pulling out a fork and getting ready to stab you with the leg, just cause she wants to fuck with you.
When he says polar bear people, I just slowly look over like in shock at Hilarious, like, oh my god.
Yeah, so these
I just skinned a person.
Hilarious stabs you with the fork.
Ow.
I'm funny.
You can be funny later.
Pulling the fork out of your leg, you take 1 point of damage.
Ow.
Because you're not raging.
You're right. Just rages.
Doesn't take any damage.
Right?
He flexes it out.
Right?
Rest?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you guys took a long rest. I also heard of there's a, you know how we're like caribou people, we're like basically like deer folk.
Yeah.
There's apparently also this group called the moose folk.
This is Issa laughing in the game too. He's just like, all right, yeah.
Oh, that's not a joke, bud.
Oh,
like,
it's not?
No, like these are real folk. Like they're like 9-10 foot tall giant moose people who have like a hankering to like destroy anything that gets in their way, including like there's technically like these like fish folk people. They're called the orca whales.
Okay.
Basically like one of the only predators of the moose folk people tends to be these orca whale people who like come up and like literally like eat them, because the moose folk people can like swim up to like 20 feet down and like collect kelp and things. They just get chomped on by these giant orca whale folk.
So it's dangerous as hell over there.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, so from my
How big are
understanding,
these orca people?
they're like giant sized people. They just swimming underneath the oceans and stuff. So I probably want to like go like deep
Swimming, yeah.
Go deep sea swimmings. Yeah, probably not good.
Jesus.
And they can talk?
Yeah. They like talk to you like telepathically or whatever's.
And they just eat people.
Oh yeah. If you go swimming in their land, they're like, yeah, we get a little hungry. I heard there's like some cannibalism stuff. It's real crazy down there in the ocean.
Oh.
It's an eat or be eaten kind of world.
Oh yeah, this place is fucking crazy over there. I don't know if I want to go over there.
We're sure as hell not
I
getting
also
the
heard
nice.
of like a giant wall of ice, just kind of like on the edge of the island or something. It's like just like chilling, just to keep something out. I don't know. I haven't been that far, but anyways.
Something.
This place was tame. Wow, that's crazy.
Welcome to the campaign.
All right. Yeah, thanks for the information, man.
Yeah, you guys have fun over there.
Yeah, we'll try.
Like I said, if you guys happen to get lost or die or whatever, we'll just replace you with new people. No big deal. Just hopefully bring Patches back.
Jesus, man. That's, yeah. I guess we'll try. Since
We'll be fine.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. So, yeah, I
Are
guess.
any of them friendly?
He doesn't know if they're
Yeah.
friendly. He just established that the polar bear people are like basically like, it depends on their mood or who they're interacting with. And the moose people, it doesn't seem like they're aggressive. They just happen to be like, giant people. He didn't really describe them as evil.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, thank you, Lichin.
Lichen.
Bitchin. It's bitchin name.
I don't know what that means, but that's a cool southern slang. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah.
You start going by that, bitchin.
No, probably won't. Because, the term bitch refers to like dogs and things. And
Oh, no, definitely not where I come from.
oh, yeah. What does it mean where you come from?
Cool moose men.
Well, I'm not a moose man, so
Cool caribou men.
so I probably won't go by that slang either. Maybe try it on the moose people. See how they take it.
Yeah, I actually will. If I can just kill me. It's bitchin', guys.
Yeah. So that's all he really knows.
So we take off now. We got enough information, right?
So yeah, you guys fast travel.
We face through the map.
You guys fast travel to the edge of the glacier, kind of going through your guys' similar trail. You guys have pretty much killed anything that was dangerous along the way. Most of the Yetis are afraid of going down the mountain now.
Makes sense, yeah. They're like, fuck that.
Most of the polar bears have avoided like being out in the open.
Like,
Most of the wolves have hid.
yeah.
So yeah, really like the only thing you guys could potentially fuck with is the trees. So unless you guys want to go fuck with the tree folk.
Nah.
I'm not fucking with nature.
So since you guys are avoiding the tree folk and go straight to the Sahugans, you guys make it to the Sahugan camp after 4 days. Mark 4 days off of your guys' rations. You guys manage to like basically go in shifts. This time around, rather than like taking breaks, you guys just kind of pool, focusing on having 4 dogs pool, and then having 4 dogs in the back basically getting pulled by you. So you're just basically like rotating.
Yeah, out on shifts, kind of.
Yeah, you essentially just like lock up the first 4 dogs, run them for like basically a day, and they're running at full speed with everybody's stuff, so they're like half speed, and then you run the second group, and you guys would just do that to get through the full 4 days at full speed.
Yeah.
Also like shifting between the 3 groups of like who's running.
Yeah, so it's like they can get their rest and shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is 2 or 3 groups.
So it's just you guys. It's you 1 group of 6.
Oh, okay.
But it's 2. It would be like 2 sets of dogs.
Okay.
So basically, like one's like on a sled that would be pulled behind you guys, and then like they're sitting, and then you would swap them out, and then yeah,
Okay.
basically just stopping to feed them.
Yep.
So as you guys manage to make it to unless you guys wanted to run through the terrain you guys have already ran through like 8 times.
No.
Not particularly.
I figured I'd fast travel you.
Unless you're going to throw something at us, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fast traveling you guys.
That's fine.
So fast traveling to your new location. So the loading screen shows up. You guys get a little bit of info about like different items within the world. It's like, fish folk really like to like eat fish, throw it into the water, and then they kind of gobble on it and see. There's like another one that's like, lichen's favorite snack is lichen, a type of grass that's found within the region. Thus why he was named after the plant. And then, you see like another one that's just like, all the members of the Alfarious family are all crazy. They all have similar names and no last name. So there's just like
reading.
there's like a cycle of fast travel monologues. As we get through more fast travels, we'll give more monologues.
Okay, that's sick.
As you guys sort of manage to make it, you guys are met by the Sahugan leader, who looks at you guys and goes, "So, was a deal struck with your leaders?"
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah, it definitely was.
We did.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, like out of character, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just say I'm like
I'm gonna have you do a deception roll because you don't remember.
I don't remember it at all. I'm like I have the
I'll give you advantage because Troy actually remembers.
I got the same roll. I think it's just a 9. I don't have any.
You just
deception.
roll it, or did you just drop it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any deception. So that's just a 9.
Garbage.
He doesn't believe you. He looks at you and goes, "That smells like fish shit. I thought we had an agreement." Hercules! As Sharkules literally is getting ready to like fight. Would anybody like to say anything before Sharkules gets summoned?
He's like, I want to kill Sharkules. Like he's geeking about it.
You see Hilarious is like sitting there watering her mouth. She's like, Sharkules sounds like a good snack.
You will not be fighting Sharkules.
She just gets punched.
You will not be fighting Sharkules.
Remember she dropped her axe and now she just has one of your hand axes and she's holding it and she's like, I'm gonna get him.
It's big enough for her.
So we definitely had a deal.
I'm gonna have you do a persuasion roll with advantage because Troy also remembered.
19.
Okay, so
Right? Yeah. Math.
he looks at you and he snaps his fingers and Sharkules, and you see all the stands are going, Sharkules, aww. As Sharkules like swims back away to their side, he's like, yeah, babe, I'll be there in a second.
Jesus.
No big deal. Yeah, I don't get to fight anybody today. Fight got called off because I'm too awesome.
God, Sharkules.
He's basically Alfarious, but with more muscles.
Literally.
And can back it up.
Yeah, it actually.
Excuse you. You want to fight?
No. I'm sorry, Nefarious, your cousin.
Nefarious, yeah.
Oh.
I meant your cousin, not you.
I was like,
He's like, I can back this shit up.
No, so anyways, a deal was struck. What was the deal exactly?
We're all as fuck.
The misstep was tricky.
do I need to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome to the consequences of your actions.
Yeah, we talked to the leader of our group. There's a second group. They have a bunch of people going to the second island right now or whatever.
You're trying to get to the second island. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So we're gonna,
Like, yeah.
yeah, going to the second island, and there are going to be a bunch of other adventures as well. And then they said that they'll bring some people to share with you guys and stuff.
Yeah, don't go swimming.
Yeah, we were told that.
So now we might be fish folk, but there's another fish folk.
Yeah, well, folk.
Yeah, orcas. Yeah.
Oh, you've heard of them?
Yeah.
Oh, they gobble us up like candy.
So they're cannibals?
They eat flesh. They eat us like baby seals.
Huh. Are there seal people?
Yes.
There's just an animal, then there's an anthropomorphized actual like species of them as well.
Well, so the thing was there were seal people. They dressed up in seal blubber and they would walk around. But the problem was they quickly went extinct because all of the natural predators of seals
Just started eating all of them.
essentially, yes.
Okay.
They didn't make it very long. So the people who survived are the predatorial people.
Yeah.
So do you know anyone who can like talk over there? Are there any people that live there? Are there like any cities?
Well, we're in the spirit of partnership. Yes, there is a city.
Called
The City of Ice, owned by the Moose people.
I've heard they wreck shit up.
Oh, they be wrecking shit.
Okay.
But they're like, how do I describe them? They are a bunch of violent in nature beings who are the kindest souls you've ever met. True Northians, as we call them.
So like me.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that.
So like me.
Yeah, but we're like a hockey player.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Do they have hockey here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played hockey.
Yeah, I was like, they have hockey.
played hockey.
Yeah.
Essentially, they are hockey player people.
Okay, so they like to just get a little rowdy.
Yes.
A little too rowdy.
If a little is.
Yeah.
I once heard they destroyed their entire city of ice, and then they beat the shit out of a bunch of local villagers and made them rebuild it.
Oh, yeah. These people sound bad.
It's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
They're full metal.
We might have to kill a few of those guys.
But yeah, that's really what I would recommend. We don't really stay on land much. We mostly avoid that place because of the whale people and the sea monsters that live under the.
So there's more.
Oh yeah, there's sea monsters like deep. So like if you
It's
go
like each layer you go, the worse it gets.
Once you got down to the bottom, Cthulhu just
Right?
waiting for you.
yeah, so like essentially because the land of ice is full of of ice on the surface, it's deep water that goes down. There's entire civilizations of sea folk. There's this one city. They named it after one of your Marshall Plain cities. I think they called it, what was it? Atlantis, yes.
Oh.
There's an Atlantis, yeah. It's just like off in the distance somewhere. You know, if you grew gills or gained a process, you could probably like get down there. Maybe a manta ray boat or something.
Definitely think about that. It's on the to-do list.
Yeah, as you get further and further, less and less ice. More.
Once we get past the monsters and the whales that want to eat us, and yeah.
Maybe.
Right?
Good luck.
If we survive, yeah.
So, yeah, that's all I got for you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm assuming people will be here like in a week or so. So I guess just be on the lookout for them.
I would say 7 to 10 business days.
What kind of people are they from the Lucky Lady Mining Company, like you guys? Or?
Maybe there's also the CF, yeah,
CTC.
CTC or whatever, something like that.
Yeah,
Bunch of
those
humans.
guys you don't want to really negotiate with too much. They're kind of shady.
Do a deception roll.
Aren't they racist?
And that one. He's like, those guys, I trust them.
He's like,
Implicitly.
interesting. So that your natural rivals on the island,
Yeah, they're shady
they're shady,
as fuck.
says the one who keeps lying to me.
What?
Aren't
Did
they
I
racist?
lie? I like look around. Did I lie?
No, I don't think so.
They were the
No,
ones
not
who had
racist.
pension plans and they took everything safely.
Yeah.
I thought they were like only humans allowed or something.
No, most of them are dwarves.
Because one of the guys,
no,
I
from
know
the
one of the
other
guys,
one.
and he's not.
Yeah, from CD.
Really?
Yeah, most of their workers are dwarves, and most of your guys' workers are humans.
Yeah, it's like the
Isn't
opposite.
like their leader?
Yeah.
human?
Their leaders are human, yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, sure.
Because remember, all the dwarves wanted pensions
Okay.
and safe health
Also,
insurance.
Hilarious was fighting like a half-orc guy or whatever.
He was a half giant.
half giant. Yeah.
Yeah, he was your buddy,
Yep.
She was winning.
Fuck that guy.
Floki, or whatever. Oh,
I think it wasn't
it was Thorky.
Thorky. That's what it was.
Thorky. Yeah,
Yeah, she would have won.
the hey you guys.
Yeah. The guy I'll avoid.
Hey you guys. Anyways, so as yeah, so okay, be on the lookout for an extra group of people. So they're gonna be trading with us, like they're gonna give us stuff because we want weapons.
They should be trading with you guys if you want weapons. I'm sure they have weapons to sell you and stuff.
All right, very well.
I'd ask for fuck, what's his name?
Oh,
Forrest?
The guy from who? From where?
The dwarf dude.
Fuck, dude.
Grover. There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, you should probably like ask for a dude called Grover. Just say Alfarious sent you. He said he'd trade with him and stuff.
I go, since he already knows I'm a liar, I'm like, yeah, he's real shady.
I feel like I believe you.
Okay, shut your mouth.
So Grover the Shady Dwarf, got it.
Yep.
Fuck.
All right, so yeah, as you guys manage to cross the final bridge, making your way onto the beach of the second island, the first question I want to ask you guys is, what would you guys like to name said island?
was literally thinking that too. I was gonna ask Grower. I was like, "Who are you gonna name it?"
So the thing is moving forward from this adventure, as you guys explore new terrains, new obstacles, you get to name everything, and we will be adding that onto said map. I didn't bring a pencil down here because it's a new studio space. Are you nose ghosting right now? I'll just type it in my phone on my computer. Look at that. It's like it's right here. So,
A good name for it.
what would you guys like to name the second island? So clearly you guys know that there are moose people, there are the polar bear people, you know there's a giant ice wall, and you guys know that apparently there is a bunch of sea folk underneath it.
Guys, we should call it Polo.
What?
Polo.
Like the clothing brand from back in the
Polo.
early 2000s? Like G Units Polo?
Yeah, fuck it, Polo. That's my...
You just see everybody wear like old 80s, like early 2000s, like oversized fucking jackets and like big G Unit chains and shit.
Like, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's good?
Yeah.
We the Polar Bears.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Polo. That's my suggestion.
I think we should name it that ends in ES. We should end some word that ends with ES.
Polo is...
Good.
So remember the first
That's
island was First Pass Island.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's right in front of you.
Yeah, Polo makes sense then.
Yes, second pass island.
Oh, second pass, Polo Island. How's that sound? Rolls off the tongue pretty easy too.
Why do you want polo?
Ashley, what would you like to name it?
He said Polo, so I was like, Marco.
Marco Polo Island. Because you're looking for shit.
Right?
Is that the final name?
Going once.
Yeah, that works.
That works, yeah.
All right, welcome to Marco Polo Island. All right. As you guys literally pull out a blank map and you write down in like giant, like you guys are fighting for the pin as the words finally get scratched onto the island.
Yeah.
Marco Polo Island. The Sahugan also asks, what is the name of your adventuring group? I never really got like a name for you guys.
Fuck.
Name.
The Killer Beat. No, I'm fucking just some random shit.
Alfarious and others.
Okay, definitely not that. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You guys are a
I'm a-
band from the 80s.
What?
Well, I do Earth, Wind, and Fire, so I just assumed, you know. Yeah. Fuck, what would it be a good name for us, though?
What about bulging biceps?
Patches is like, we could call ourselves the Healing Group.
Yeah, Patches, I just like, no.
Charlie's like, we can call ourselves whatever Master would like us to call us.
Okay.
He doesn't count.
Hilarious is like, we can call ourselves the Crazy Bitches!
Crazy bitches.
I like that
I kind of like that. Might be the only thing you said that I like hilarious.
I told you, I got all the jokes. I say that we're the Crazy Bitches, and we be slicing and dicing everybody who comes near us.
Yeah, we're the crazy bitches.
We're the crazy bitches.
Oh, all right.
We're the crazy bitches.
Democracy.
Right?
Crazy Bitches group. So, right. So, on your headstones, we'll definitely write the Crazy Bitches group.
Yeah.
Headed off to Marco Polo Island. Clearly, that's the name of the local island. Anyways, it's no big deal. Whatever you guys want to call it. Yeah, I don't care. I don't live there.
Right?
As you guys manage to make it to Marco Polo Island, how did I end up naming this group?
Right?
You didn't nickname it. It was hilarious.
That's true.
I love that. He's like so into it. Hilarious, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
To be fair, I was just trying to give like really
the
terrible
Crazy
names.
Bitches is so good. I was like, yeah, that actually makes the most sense. Yeah.
I was trying to give like the most like terrible names, and you guys are like, no, I like that.
Nah, yeah, that shit's fire. It works.
Straight gas.
Right?
As you guys manage to make it towards the edge of the beach, You guys feel that it's sort of like rather than a sort of sandy beach, it's more of like a muddy beach.
Can we name the beach?
You sure can.
Can we call it Crazy Beach?
So the name of the beach is Crazy Beach. Beach. Crazy
beaches.
Crazy Beaches.
Beach.
Yes.
It's the Crazy Beaches bitch. All right. So, anyways,
You may continue.
all right. So, as you guys manage to make it to the Crazy Beaches, the Crazy Bitches group heads to the Crazy Beaches. And you see off it's more of like this sort of muddy sort of ground versus like the sandy ground that you would expect in sort of like a like a saltwater location. Pitter-pattering your way through the mud. I want you guys to do a survival roll for me.
Jesus, man, my rolls are so
Ooh, nat 20.
shit today.
I'm just making sure. It's still cold as balls, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh yeah, don't worry. We haven't gotten there yet.
25.
12.
Just wait. Hold on.
1.
So it is slightly warmer than when you guys than the first island.
Actually, a 7. Wow.
So like
+3 survival.
where the first island was basically entirely ice, this seems to be like more thawed ice. And you see like actual like forested area that looks like you can like hear like wild animals and stuff off in the distance. You notice tracks right away. It looks like different variety of animals. I will say that based off of your 25 and your natural knowledge of different animal varieties, you would recognize a large monster track that you would have found in your local region where you used to live, known as an owl bear. As you see several owl bear marks and indicators on the beach, as it looks like it ran across the beach and potentially nesting in the nearby area.
There might be an owlbear.
The fuck is that?
And honestly, is it just like a bear that's got like an owl head?
That is exactly it.
Okay.
Oh.
Is it a bear or is it an owl?
Both. Yes.
Be honest, and yeah, I never read about any of those. It's weird.
All right.
You see Veraska kind of looks at you and goes, owl bears. They tend to be solitary creatures, but based off the tracking markers that I've recognized as well, I see more than one. As if they're migrating together in some sort of larger group.
What if they're fucking?
Highly possible it is that time of year. How else do you make owl chicklets?
Gotta fuck?
You gotta fuck.
Gotta fuck.
Bitches gotta fuck.
The owl bear's fucking on crazy beaches.
All right, so as you guys manage to maneuver towards the forested area, what do you guys like to name this forest?
Oh. I don't know.
The motherfucking forest.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, owlbears are fucking in there. It only makes sense. Motherfucking forest. It only makes sense.
I was just joking.
So to like give you guys a description of the forest itself, there are sort of large oak trees. It seems to be go off for maybe a good half mile. You can see on the edge of the beach, it actually goes all the way up to where you guys would have first saw the Wendigo on the edge of sort of the swampier edge of the top. It looks like it kind of encompasses that entire area and sort of moving upward, sort of the northeastern region of the map. And sort of banks around.
Okay.
Is there anything like that looks unique about the forest?
So, with your 25, I will say that I'm not going to make you roll a perception roll, because you already rolled a nature roll. I'll say that the things that you notice, besides the owl bears, you notice the abundance amount of birds that seem to be flocked inside of this tree area. The reason why it sort of sways you is that these birds don't seem to be of the winter variety. They're not ducks or like other like gooses or other sort of winter birds. They seem to almost be summer birds, like gulls and other type of sort of birds that are found near the coastal regions.
Yeah, I don't notice this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of birds that are like migrating in the forest as well. It's like warm weather birds that don't really belong here.
It does seem warmer than you guys would expect to be in a colder region. You notice that none of you guys have had a sudden chill since you've been on the second island.
The summer forest.
The moist birds.
The moist birds.
What are we naming this?
I like summer forest over moist birds.
You guys also can just say we don't want to name this. This isn't cool.
Oh, no, we're naming
Not
everything.
everything.
Nah, everything.
The next people that will reach this island will be like, what the fuck is... You gotta go past the crazy beaches, past the summer forest.
We'll see
It's
the thing.
forest.
It's like their normal
So,
ones.
what I would recommend is one of you guys to write these things down because you are going to be giving these directions back to Grover.
He's gonna be like, what the fuck?
No, so you're just
Who's
gonna.
these things? Us?
So like when you guys. So the reason why you're naming them is so that way he can add them to the map. And you just have to say, hey, these are the things we saw, and then you don't have to describe them.
Yeah.
He'll naturally. We'll say that part gets rolled in.
What was the one? What was the crazy beaches?
Crazy beaches.
Beaches.
So,
I got it.
yeah, so you see a bunch of these summer birds sort of squawking up ahead. They seem to be all gathered around in sort of like a semicircle. Sort of chilling up top.
Guys, I think they're doing some sort of ritual.
No, I think they're just birds.
How do we know whether they're just birds?
I mean, they're not doing anything to us, so we should probably just keep going, right? Just fucking.
I'm gonna talk to them in Sylvan. Because I never get to use this language, so I'm gonna use it at some point.
Yeah. So as you begin to speak Sylvan,
Are you bird people?
you see a tree suddenly turn around.
Oh, fuck.
And he goes, I have been called many things, but a bird is not one of them. And you see him like smoking on like a wooden pipe. And he's got like a bunch of like basically tea leaves in it. And he's like smoking his tea leaves and he's just... But the guardian of the forest will suffice for now.
I don't think I speak Sylvan.
Are talking trees normal?
Not where you're from.
Okay. Holy shit, a talking tree.
You've never experienced a talking tree before.
Okay.
I do speak Sylvan. What the fuck? What the?
Discovering things about
All right,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, so he's sitting there and he goes,
Oh.
whoa. You see like the birds are all like circling and he's just like slowly maneuvering them, like basically like heating the area around him
Yeah.
to keep all these birds warm.
Oh.
I am helping these poor lost birds. They seem to have gotten lost in the last ice storm. They were shifted down through the gusts of large winds into this area, and I'm keeping them warm until eventually they can migrate their way back up north towards the actual warmer regions of the world.
Does this happen a lot?
More than I'd like, honestly. It's happened twice. It's weird that it happened twice.
Has it happened recently since you've seen people like us come around?
Well, there was a large fellow with sort of pointy sort of ears that walked by. He had like a weird sort of, I would say like skinny face, very skinny, sort of like, I don't know what you guys call it, bone, I think?
Yeah.
He had like a bony face and he's walking by and he made some weird sort of weather changes that actually affected the area.
So was it a bony face or was it a bone on his face?
I don't really know what the difference between those two things are. I just know that his face was definitely bony, as you describe it.
Did he have antlers?
Yes, he did. He had like large antlers, big tall fellow, like maybe like 10, 12 feet.
Did he talk or anything, or just walk past quietly, menacingly?
he whistled, which was weird.
He whistled.
Yeah, he whistled, and as he did, the weather grew very icy, and a lot of the sort of terrain, things behind us sort of got pushed in with this sort of weather, and he sort of made a large ice storm happen for a few days.
Do he talk to you? Like we're talking to you?
No, I was fucking terrified.
Yeah, I am.
I'm the guardian of the forest, not the guardian of the fucking infantry.
Understood.
I'm out here just to smoke seaweed and fucking chill, bro.
Okay. Chill
You can smoke seaweed?
You sure can.
Dang.
You get it from the fish.
He's like, I would, but that poisons my body for the monsters.
But yeah, so he's just like chilling. He's just like, yeah, so this is kind of just like my sanctuary. I kind of protect this region. I use, and you see like vines and stuff starting to move up and maneuver around. And you see Veraska sort of walk up, and she pulls out like a totem.
She's fucking.
She pulls out a sword. I'm like, oh god.
She pulls out a totem and actually like hands it to him like as an offering. And he takes it and he goes, "Ah, a child who knows the way. Very well, I shall do as requested." And you see the forest suddenly shift, and a path through the forest suddenly appears.
Wow, we were talking, and I thought we were friends, but we had to give you something.
Oh no,
See that shit?
that's a
Yeah.
that's a so it's an offering of the forest. You can use them to travel through protected areas in order to basically bypass the terrain features.
Oh shit. That's sick.
How do we get one?
I don't know.
How did you get
Yeah,
one?
how'd you get one, wolf lady?
Veraska goes, this isn't my first fucking rodeo, bro. You guys are the crazy bitches, and I'm the one who fucking has information, I guess.
I guess you're the calm, and I won't call her a bitch. I will not call her a bitch.
Because she is a wolf person.
I guess you're just the calm one.
What do you mean we're the crazy bitches? You're part of this group too.
She like,
I appreciate that you invited me into your group. Thank you. Hilarious goes, I'm the craziest bitch of all.
He's the crazy bitch.
Oh. Do you want to see me pluck out my own eye? Because I'll do it. I've done it before. Watch. She pops it out, and then she like puts it back in.
ew.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
get your sister, man. Get
She's
her.
fine. Yeah, she's fine.
And she like
time out right now.
She like slaps her head, and it like goes back, and she's like,
Oh.
Sometimes that happens. I've been hit enough times where my eyeballs accidentally popped out. I've had to pop it back in.
Yeah, she's disabled, bro. Piece of shit.
No comment.
So so basically the spirit of the forest goes, well, yeah, because like getting through my forest is kind of difficult. You kind of get lost. That's why they usually call it like the lost forest.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
Rename. Rename.
How about the summer forest? How does that sound?
Oh, I like that. That's like a cool vibe. Yeah.
And if they get
'cause of
lost,
you.
they just get lost,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're definitely gonna get lost.
Yeah.
Like,
They're gonna think it's a nice forest and just get lost in it.
They're all fucking dead.
like fun fact, like you guys start seeing like dead bodies and shit, like off in the distance, like hanging from like the trees and shit.
Dame just doesn't match at all. They're just like,
And he's just like, yeah, that's
The light doesn't bleed through all the giant trees and there's dead corpses everywhere. He's like, what the fuck is this place?
like I'm the protector of the forest. I didn't say I was the protector of the birds that fell into my land. These are all my snacks. They're all food now.
this guy.
Do you eat people?
No, I don't eat people, but eventually your body decays into nutrients that is absorbed into the forest.
We do eat them if we die.
I eat your decomposed products that eventually become
That's fine.
nutrients.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, like it takes several years
Yeah, okay.
To get there.
before you're a snack, but you'll eventually become snacks. Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
we all do.
Yeah. Except, yeah, I guess.
I eventually become
Ash,
thyroid.
dust to dust.
So yeah, as he sort of clears the path, and you guys are free to essentially exit outside of the summer forest.
Such a badly named.
So you're saying that he's like a tree person with like a giant beard smoking a pipe?
Yeah,
All right, thanks, Treebeard.
I've never been called that either, but you know what? I like the name. I will name myself Treebeard in your honor. Yeah. Well, if you ever need anything, after giving me said token, you basically can travel through my forest whenever you want. You guys want to hang out,
Yeah,
eat some birds together. Whatever you want to do. And you just see like a bird fly by and he just snatches it up.
Jesus.
Like, but not him personally. Like those Venus flytraps snatches one up.
Yeah, you should let other people through too without giving you anything.
Is there like specific people you want me to let through and not let through, or how?
So he looks like him, but he's like.
You all look the same, so I mean.
Oh, but like you see how he has like you see this right here as I look at my hair, and I'm like, he doesn't have that.
Oh, he doesn't have the little grass on his head.
Yeah. He's like, and also.
What are we talking about?
Huh? Does your cousin have hair? Like he also shaved his hair too.
No, they can have hair if they want to.
I thought he shaved
But he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't have hair.
He doesn't because he looks up to his cousin.
Yeah. So
I'm the smartest one in my clan.
Yeah,
That's why I
him,
don't have
and then
hair.
also a lady. I forget what the lady looks like. She's just Asimar though. I know that much.
The most beautiful woman you've probably ever seen in your entire life.
She's alright.
Is she a palm tree? I could fuck up a palm tree.
No, like they look like us. It's my future wife. You should be nice to her.
She's alright. She's mid.
She's mid.
Most beautiful woman you've ever seen.
Her name's Laura.
Oh, okay, so if I see a Laura or anyone else,
We have Charlie with us, so right?
yeah.
Yeah. So no comment on him. I don't think there's anybody else, right?
Who the hell else would come?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I know, no one else will come. I don't think.
New adventurers potentially.
Yeah, we don't know what they look like.
What if they're just the ones from the Lucky Lady and not the other guys?
Oh yeah. What is the lucky lady? I didn't write down what the logo looks like.
They just say they're with the Lucky Ladies.
Oh, so they're like, is that some sort of like group? Like you guys said, you're the crazy beaches.
Yeah.
So if they say they're with the lucky ladies, like let them through.
Yes. If they're with the CTC, don't let them through.
So like eat them.
Shit, whatever you do.
I mean, I don't eat them, but like, and he like points at all the hungry carnivorous plants that are like around. He's like, but they get
Especially if you meet a guy named Thorky. Eat him.
friend of yours or
Piece of shit.
oh
Yeah, my sister almost killed him.
oh okay. So Thorky definitely dies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's massive. You won't miss him. Like
He's big.
insert 10 feet tall,
He
whatever.
might chop you down, to be honest. So be quiet around him.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. What about? And he like looks and he's like, there's a bunch of owl bears like on the horizon. He's like, what about those guys? Can they like fuck them up or like
How many are there?
12?
Oh my god.
There's like a bunch of them all just like sitting there. Like he's like, yeah, they're like my personal guards. So like I eat like one or two of these little birds, but then the rest like we let back out, for natural reasons.
Yeah.
Like I'm not an asshole, but like those guys stay here and they fuck people up for a living.
Okay.
And they stay on the crazy beaches.
No. Oh, well, they run around sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, tame those guys. Don't have them go over there. I'm just killing people.
Oh, I can't do that. I don't control them.
Oh, okay. They just do their own thing.
He's like, I just hang out over here.
He's like, I'm not fucking with him.
He's like, listen, if I don't have these plants around me to eat them.
All right, then, yeah.
But yeah, so as you guys manage to make your way through the summer forest, that is where we're going to stop tonight's episode of Dice Age.